What's up, nerds? I'm a Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to the second of the 3 parts of the new Magic the Gathering Throne of Eldraine booster pack opening. And by new opening, I mean just the opening is new, not the pack. The pack and the, what's it called? The set is, what was it, last year? I think it was last year. Yeah, pretty much. So this episode again, we have 12 packs to go through. And in the next episode it will be 13 because there will be a collector's booster as well. Sadly just one, but then again those are expensive. And you cannot always justify them, like seriously. One every now and then maybe, but you cannot justify it. Human Cleric for parties. We got Opt, Forever Young, Knight of the Keep, Prophet of the Peak, Smitten Swordmaster, not Sword, it's Swordmaster. Which doesn't make any sense. Brimstone Trebuchet, Bartered Cow, Fierce Witchstalker, Witching Well, Malevolent, yeah, Malevolent Noble, Hui, Joust, Cauldron Familiar, Hypnotic Sprite, and, ooh, the Royal Science. Legendary Planeswalker Will Rowan. 3 mana, 5 loyalty, draw a card, then discard a card. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn. And -8 is draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Science deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. Wow, that's awesome. And plays. That is actually pretty awesome. I mean, once again, I know they are not worth much, like at all. I'm aware of that. But I love it. I don't like, I think I said it before, I don't like playing Planeswalkers. I don't like the idea of Planeswalkers in the game. That's just me, like that's a personal preference. But I freaking love Planeswalkers. Like the lore, the everything, how they look, everything about it. I just don't like them in game. And also, I mean, it's a $5 card. It's not bad. But again, I'm not in it for the price. Like, I'm here to... Oh no, drop the booster. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to enjoy myself. Hope you enjoy it as well. That's the main thing. Like, that's it. And I'm playing Magic, like, with friends. So, I need some cards. Would be way easier, way cheaper to get the single cards. But, I mean, just now. I freaking love opening cards. We got Advertisement, Hate It, Moonlit Scavengers, Silver Flame Squire, Blow Your House Down, Trapped in the Tower, Rose Thorn Alkalite, Tome Raider, Giant Skewer, Redcap Raiders, Fortifying Provisions. Got Redcap Melee, Once and Future, oh that's a beautiful card, Steel Claw Lands, and we got Linden, the Steadfast Queen. Damn, she looks fierce. Like, fierce. The full art card would be a $2 card, so yeah, this one is not worth anything, basically. But she's cool. Oh, and we got Charmed Sleep in holographic foil, whatever. But still, it's a freaking cool card, and what does it do? 3 mana, 3/3 Vigilance. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. That's awesome, especially in like decks with lots of small, what's the word I'm looking for? Small tokens. Like there is this, what was it? Was it Human Knight tokens? 1/1, like a deck that mostly focuses on that. I'm not quite sure. But like, especially like when you have a lot of cannon fodder. You're just like, okay, I've got 7 cards that I don't need basically, so I can just attack with them. And you would get 7 life. We get food. Mystic Sanctuary, Locktwain Gargoyle, Wildwood Tracker, Rimrock Knight, Maraleaf Rider, Wishful Merfolk, Wicked Guardian, 7 Dwarfs, Youthful Knight, Felder Pheasant, Slaying Fire, deals 3 damage to any target. Adamant, if at least 3 red mana was spent to cast the spell, it deals 4 damage instead. That's decent. Sir Eleonora, the Discerning. Nice. Shine Chaser. Flying Vigilance. Shine Chaser gets +1/+1 as long as you can get, control an artifact and an enchantment as well. 1/1. So, best case scenario, for 3 mana you get a 3/3 Flying Vigilance. That's awesome. And, ooh, the Fae of Wishes. 2 mana, 1/4. You can play the magic card Granted, or the spell card Granted. It's a sorcery adventure. You may choose a non-creature card from your own card you own from outside the game. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Oh yeah, that card. And flying, 2 mana, discard 2 cards, return Fae of Wishes to its owner's hands. And he swamp. That's pretty cool. That's not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool card. Especially since it's from out of the game, like. That's so stupid. I love it. Absolutely. Yeah, it is stupid. Like, you cannot say anything different. It's a really stupid ability, but I love it. Alright, next up. Next booster pack. Surprise, it's Throne of Eldraine. Who would have guessed? Who would have thunk, as they say. Alright, we get a human token. Mantle of Tides, Golden Egg, Fling, Lonesome Unicorn, Charmed Sleep, Tempting Witch, Weaselback Redcap, Fairy Guide Mother, Return to Nature, Run Away Together. Yeah, those are the commons. Deafening Silence, I love this card's like, art, that's the word I'm looking for. Turn into a Pumpkin, All That Glitters, and Lovestruck Beast. Ooh. Has Heart's Desire, create a 1/1 white human creature token with just for 1 mana. And for 3 mana you get a 5/5 that can't attack unless you control a 1/1 creature. Doesn't have to be a human, doesn't have to be anything, it just have to be a 1/1 creature. And a forest. That's one of those, like this card I have in Magic Arena as well, and it's quite useful because with itself, first turn you play this, get a 1/1 creature. 3rd turn you get this card, have a 5/5 creature. It's just, that's nice. Or like later on, but I mean with 4 mana, even with 4 mana, you can first play the sorcery and then the Lovestruck Beast itself, and you get 2, like 1/1/1 and 1 5/5 that can now attack, or like starting the next turn because it doesn't have haste, but still, that's quite a bargain. And oh no, this is not an advertisement, this is on an adventure. Roving Keep, Curious Pair, Merfolk Secret Keeper, have this card a shit ton, but it's amazing. Bake into a Pie, Barge In, Bartered Cow, Rose Thorn Alkalite, Unexplained Vision, Lash of Thorns, Bog Naughty, it's Bog Naughty. Grumgully the Generous, love it, because this card I will put in a deck, and I only have it twice, so now I have it 3 times. Clockwork Servant and Ayara, First of Locktwain. Hello. Hello, young lady. Okay, now I thought it was worth something. Like I said, I'm not going for the worth, but it's just, I wouldn't mind if it was worth something, right? But it was the full art card, of course. Oh yeah, this one is like $2, but still, I think it was a good one. 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever Ayara, First of Locktwain, or another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. That is nice. Like, not amazing, but nice. Ooh, and the Garenbrick Carver in foil and plains. That's like not the greatest card in and of itself, but it's just, it's useful. It is definitely useful. Especially in black decks where you got more of those cards, like enemy loses this, enemy loses that, you gain this, you gain that. Those cards are, they're mean. Especially those that, like this, it's just one, oops, you go over here. It's just 1 life point that they lose, 1 life point that you gain. But let's say round 7 and you have 6 black mana, and for some reason you get 6 1/1s. I don't know, you know what I mean. It is a lot after a time. it accumulates. We got the Reaper of Night. Love this card's design. Got the Gingerbread Cabin, Jousting Dummy, Corridor Monitor, Ogre Errant, True Love's Kiss, Out Muscle, Witching Well, Foreboding Fruit, Embereth Paladin. Sorry, I'm once again starting to switch around where I put the cards, and I don't want to do that. Venerable Knight, Spectre's Shriek, Savvy Hunter, and Happily Ever After. Wasn't that a good card? 3 mana. When Happily Ever After enters the battlefield, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. At the beginning of their upkeep, oh yeah, this was the complicated one. The beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, there are 6 or more card types among permanents you control and or cards in your graveyard, and your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total, you win the game. That's so stupid. I kind of love it, but it is so stupid. It absolutely is. Little like, dirt or whatever. Stupid card. Love it. Like, seriously. Alright, next up. Yeah. It's on an adventure again. Festive Funeral. Prized Griffin, Rose Thorn Halberd, Signpost Scarecrow, Ardenvale Tactician, Insatiable Appetite, Didn't Say Please, Giant Skewer, Searing Barrage, Flutter Fox, Archon of Absolution, we got that already, Sir Conrad the Grim, Wintermoor Commander, that toughness is equal to the number of knights you control, and when he attacks another target knight you control gains indestructible until end of turn. Oh yeah, I got that one already. That's also awesome. Knight deck, like I said. And Ironcrag Pyromancer. Hello. 3 mana, 0/4 human wizard. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, Ironcrag Pyromancer deals 3 damage to any target. Holy shit! And Island. I think, and I could be very wrong, but I think I got a card from, I don't know, an older set, where every time you discard a card, an opponent takes damage. I don't know how much, 1 or 2 damage probably. Like, in combination, this card, set other card, and then any merfolk that lets you draw and discard a card, because 3 mana and let's say 2 more, like 5, not mana, but damage. Like 5 damage each turn, just for drawing and discarding a card. That's evil. I love it. But it's whenever you draw your second card. So, like third card or whatever, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter that if you draw more often. It's just once per turn you basically want to draw more because of that card. I like the idea. Food. I also like that idea. I need food today. Knight of the Keep, Forever Young, Thrill of Possibility, Scalding Cauldron, Twin Whale Treefolk, so tiny, Locktwain Paladin, Brimstone Trebuchet, Silver Flame Ritual, Skull Knocker Ogre, Sage of the Falls, Ferocity of the Wild, attacking non-human creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample enchantment. Wow. And Robber of the Rich, ooh, a mythic rare, which would be $9 if it was full art. Reach and Haste for 2 mana, 2/2. Wow. Whenever Robber of the Rich attacks, if the defending player has more cards in hand than you, exile the top card of their library. During any turn you attacked with a rogue, you may cast that card and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. So you exile the top card, and during any turn you attacked with a rogue. So as long as that card is out of the game, basically, you can use it as long as you attack with the rogue. And every time he attacks, again, the same thing applies. That's interesting. That's interesting. Swamp and Sorcerer's Broom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yu-Gi-Oh! I never really watched Yu-Gi-Oh! In English. Like, I just seen some clips every now and then, and I just love Maximilian Pegasus' voice. Pegasus. Yu-Gi-Oh! Freaking stupid. Alright, next up, how many we got left? 4. We got 4 packs left. Ooh, this time we're breezing through. It's because we've seen most of them already. On an adventure. Memory theft. Idyllic range. Opt. Weapon rack. Return to nature. Mistford river turtle. Barrow witches. Ginger brood. Raging wildcaps. Shining armor. Got the Flaxen intruder. Resolute Rider, Human Knight, 4/2 mana, gains lifelink until end of turn and gains indestructible until end of turn. That's nice. Mad Radar and Feasting Troll King. I know I got that already, but what do you do? 6 mana and 4 of them have to be green. 7/6. Vigilance and Trample. When Feasting Troll enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, create 3 food tokens. Sacrifice 3 food tokens, return Feasting Troll King from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only during your turn. Ooh, that's nice. So he pays for his own, like, resurrection every time he enters the battlefield. That's nice. Like, I doubt this is the most useful card, but all in all, it sounds pretty alright. Pretty fine by me. I absolutely love green decks with, like, high mana output, where you just, like, every turn you play something like, yeah, put another land on there. Yeah, come on, get another land out. I once had a deck that just, like, you would get so much mana, like, so fast. And in, like, turn 5, I had, like, 8 costs, 9 costs. Because it was just, like, mana. Alright, for some unknown reason, the video ended itself. Thankfully, like, this was the last rare that you should have seen, and then I got one more booster pack where I pulled Torbran, Thane of the Red Fell, and Giant Killer. And I won't go through or maybe, you know what, it's the last 3 here. It's Serkera the Bold, Bell of the Brawl, and Thunderous Snapper. And the comments, I don't think that anyone needs to see that. Like I said, no idea why it turned off. Good thing I noticed it when I did, because it would have been a shame if it was after 3 boosters or whatever. But anyway, we got Torbran, Thane of a Red Fell, 4 mana, 2/4. If a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +2 instead, which is awesome. And Giant Killer is a 1 mana, 1/2 that can tap target creature for 2, or it's a instant that destroys target creature with power 4 or greater. Foil. Beautiful. Anyway, we only have 2 more packs in this video, so I don't really know why. I deleted a few videos from that I already uploaded from the SD card. Maybe it ran out of storage, but it had more than 3 gigabytes still left. But maybe it was nearing its own storage capacity or what, I don't know. Anyway, Beloved Princess, and I will keep an eye on the timer that shows me that it still records. Rose Thorn Halberd, Crashing Drawbridge, Gingerbread Cabin, Garingbrick Squire, Steelgaze Griffin, Bacon Tube High, Scorching Dragonfire, Youthful Knight, Wolf's Quarry, Inquisitive Puppet, Lucky Clover, Drown the Lock, In the Lock, and Dance of the Mans. What? Sorry, what? Dance of the Mans. What the hell is a Mans? Sorcery. Return up to X target artifacts and or non-aura enchantment cards, each with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. From your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow! And mountain. That is interesting. I've never seen this card before. Fascinating. Interesting effect. Don't know when it would be very too useful, but then again, I mean, if you got a lot of enchantments and you get them as whatever. We got the last pack for this video, so the phone needs to live through that. Lonesome Unicorn, Idyllic Grange, Blow Your House Down, Signpost Scarecrow, Rose Thorn Acolyte, Tome Raider, Giant Skewer, Redcap Raiders, Fortifying Provisions, Marleaf Rider, Skullknocker Ogre, Enchanted Carriage, Improbable Alliance, and Stormfist Crusader. Menace, at the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life. Yeah, I completely forgot. I don't like this card, kind of. But I do, but I don't know. I don't know if this card is actually useful. To me, it doesn't sound useful. Unless you got a source of gaining mana, then it's pretty useful. I don't know. I just don't know. Whatever. That's it for this episode. I mean, there were only like 4 minutes left. Whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got one more episode with 12 packs plus 1 collector's booster. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.